Hey, what's up, family and friends? Happy Memorial Day. We have a lot of information to share with you today. How to get you into a new custom home. We'll talk about financing, we'll talk about the steps it takes, and we'll go ahead and do that with you today. Jennifer, I'm so excited. I know it's something that we're very excited for on our podcast to always join our listeners. How do you feel about today?
Yeah, I'm excited to inform all our veterans and clients on how they can use their benefits to purchase a home or even build a home.
All right, we'll get right into this. So, let's talk about how you could build a new custom home with us. So it's very important to know that you need to get pre-qualified. Now, pre-qualifications could mean a whole lot of different things, right? But what we recommend is that you contact us on Facebook, whether it's through a messenger or a comment or a post. We would like to have a consultation with you. So you come in here, we'll sit down and we'll talk about how this dream of yours could come together. It's very important to find out what you qualify for. Now, we're going to gear this towards you veterans, right? Because it is Memorial Day, and we are very blessed to have those who had served and paid the ultimate price for us. But it's still important to know that those of you that are still serving, we want to serve you. And so if you're a veteran, we do have special programs for you that essentially is a no money down program. So we'll get you all your closing costs, all your different costs that come along with this new custom home to be included in the build. And so when we do that, we do need important information like your certain what is it, when they're classified as if they're disabled or if they have any
Yeah, their
entitlements.
disabilities.
Exactly. So whenever
I
we
believe
get
it's a DD2 form. DD214, there you go.
That's right. So your DD 214 will let us know what exactly your entitlements are. And so whenever we discover your entitlements, we kind of roll that all into figuring out what is the best way we could get you into a new custom home. So we'll get you in here, consult with you, get you to apply with Jennifer, and we'll gear up something that's going to be gearing towards the steps to get you into a new home. And so as we get along through the pre-qualification process, we get you in here for a consultation. We then start talking about the floor plan and kind of aligning the budget with your floor plan. We kind of want to get your budget. For an example, if it's $300,000, we typically charge around $95 to $105 a square foot. Just for easy references, we use those numbers for total slab. We then design a floor plan that is geared towards those square footage calculations to then design your budget. Now, again, it's very important that you reach out to Jennifer. And Jennifer, her number is what's your number again, babe? So that for them to call you or apply with you, how could they get that started, right? Because we're talking about the qualification process that aligns itself with a consultation. How could they come in here, or what do you recommend for anyone that's a veteran or others to qualify for a house?
I would recommend that they reach me through email because I can keep track of that better, and also I can forward them my link to apply. So the application can be done online through one of our links that I will send through our email. My email is jennifer.estrada@cardinalfinancial.com. And if you can see this poster behind me that Sonny so graciously put up, my email's on there as well. That's a good place to reach me. And then my cell phone number, 210-687-9251.
Yes, so Jennifer brought up a great point. She mentioned email is a great place to contact her. It kind of gets to the point where text messages are a little disorganized. So when we get an email, it's essentially a little easier for us to streamline the process for you. And so that's all we're after in respects to trying to get approved. But if you're really one of those go-getters and kind of want to find out where you're at in the forefront is really what we recommend. So what I mean by that is we want you to apply. We gather all your information, which there are links in our emails, and we actually will give you a link here in this podcast of where to apply. So you could apply to the link that we're going to provide for you. And that's very important to do because we really can't move forward without knowing your application status. Now, if you're in the market trying to find out what direction to take, you're unsure of applying is really the time for you, then you could set up a consultation with us. You could essentially do that through Facebook. We have our Facebook Messenger is a really good place to do that. We also have Instagram. And you could do that at Poteet Homes for Instagram and for also Facebook. As we move along to the steps of your new home, it's also important to know that once we design your new floor plan, which you'll come in, sit with me, and we'll design this. And we'll have a really a one-on-one session that really puts this dream together of yours. We know that having served our clients, we know what it is to serve, and it's going to be very important for us to understand what exactly we could do for you. Now let's go ahead and kind of analyze that a little bit. So if you're someone that perhaps has saw some plans online, we could have you bring those in. If you're someone that's liked one of our previous homes, you could let us know what home that was, and then we could work off of that. And if it's someone that you are, an artist and you're very savvy at being able to sketch out your own home plan, we actually have drawn plans from scratch, and we'll sketch that for you and be able to show that to you and make your dream essentially come to light. And that's what we're all about here, is accommodating you through this custom home build experience. Now, as we recap a little bit, is step 1, please apply. And if you have general questions, set up a consultation with us. And third, if you've already applied and we've already got kind of your budget set in place, set up that consultation with us to now move forward to now your plans design. So again, reach us out at Facebook through our messenger, and let's get this thing started. Again, it's Memorial Day today, and we can't thank all those who have served and paid the ultimate price enough. And we're back. We do want to remind you that those of you that have land, we could help you. Those of you that do not have land, don't be alarmed. There are plenty of properties on the market, and we could surely assist you in a program that includes land and new build all in one essential process. And who better to tell us about that process than my lovely wife, a financial expert, Jennifer. Jennifer here will tell you how you veterans, and of course all those others that are looking to build, it also could help you to listen to this part here. For the veterans, there are special little programs that are a little different. And Jennifer, how about you assist us in knowing a little bit more about those programs or deals that we could get for our veterans?
Well, just like buying a house, pre-existing home for veterans, you can get into a home with no money down. It works the same way for a new build. So veterans out there, you can get into a custom home without any money down. And so we can do that in office here, get you pre-approved for that. And the way it works is during a construction build, there is some fees that are done in between your interim to your permanent financing. Well, with the VA one-time close, all those numbers are rolled in the beginning. So there's no out-of-pocket money for you VAs. and it's done rather fast.
Yeah, exactly. So like some of those fees that she's talking about, some of the ones that come to mind are like the basic ones, like
Prepaid interest.
and prepaid interest is essentially from the time that we start to the time that we finish. The construction lender will then take interest payments from the build to pay for the short-term loan of the construction process, and you essentially don't have to pay that out of pocket like any other typical home buyer that's building will have to pay. We'll roll that up in the front of the loan so that way it's paid through the total amount. And
Closing
then
costs?
yeah, you got closing costs, which works the same way. If you have a $200,000 build and you have interest to be paid of around $5,000, it's now $205,000. And then closing costs of estimated, say, 10 grand. Now your total loan amount is $215,000. And is there any others that?
Appraisal. So VAs are one of the few or only where they can include their appraisal fee in their loan.
Yeah, okay. So they got the appraisal fee, then you got the Sonny fee where I'm gonna make. No, I'm just kidding, guys. You know, you don't have the Sonny fee. So if you are a veteran, the appraisal fee is around $500 to $800, and that is essentially to guarantee that the bank will get the amount that we are in contract for. So if the appraisal is going to meet value of $215,000 to include interest revenue, to include closing costs, that is the only pretty much deciding factor that we will wait for, is to make sure this thing appraises. If it appraises above value, then you're even in better shape where you're now building this house with some equity. And I will tell you, 9 times out of 10, when we build these homes, we're building them at a discount of what the market is seeing, because there aren't any, of these outside fees that may come along with a home on the market. And so you essentially walk into this house with equity immediately once you move into this house. And that is a big bonus for anyone who is trying to build with us, to keep in mind that we're essentially building at a wholesale price. And don't forget about that, because it is important that with all what's going on in the market, it's so competitive, multiple offers on multiple properties, going above list price. You don't have to fool with all that. Just come to us, set up your consultation. We have a whole staff ready to support you, starting with Joanne Garza, who is an expert at administrative support. And we also have Stacy Talamantes, who's also supporting Jennifer here as her executive assistant for the financial services. And then we have our selection specialist, Vanessa Rodriguez, who could be here all day long, making sure that all the selections that you have, in your ideas and your dreams, to really put it on paper to make sure that we master this plan. And, that's just here in the office. And we can't forget about those guys like Johnny Rodriguez and Carlos, who are on the site, really making sure that what we establish here in the office as to be the set, set selections, the set home plan, to be on the field, to make sure it goes as we have designed just for you. So it's not a one-person show. It's not a two-person show. We're a team. And of course, in order for us to get this media out to you, we have our executive director of podcasting and production development, Juan, behind the scenes here, that's going to make sure that we get all this information to all of our podcast listeners. So just a little spill about our team there. But going back to the financing part of it, what is the credit score that some of these veterans will need to have, Jennifer, in order for us to get them qualified? And what is your preferred way to go about that?
For a one-time, construction to permanent financing, you want to be around a 640 for VA, which is not that high compared to some of the other programs out there. So VAs are able to come with a lower credit score. But if they're looking to purchase a home, VAs can get 100% financed at a 580. So it's really good.
Yeah, and guys, we never encourage you guys to be okay with a credit score that's just at entry level, because it's hard for us to get you the best deal possible, whether it's interest rate or any other parameters. So what we'll do is Jennifer will get you and review your profile and pretty much recommend what exactly it is that you need to do as a buyer, as a person or a client who's looking to build your new custom home, and how to get your credit score above just average, above just minimum, above just entry level. Because at the end of the day, it is our job to get you in the best financial position, along with the best value, along with the best custom home builder like Poteet Homes, to ensure that you are going to get into this deal and be happy for a lifetime. Because at the end of the day, once we get you wrapped up into the best deal for you as a whole, we know 5-10 years later you're going to be calling us to perhaps use our services to help you list this home, and you're going to then ask us to build your new dream home at that time, because now you have more kids or because you're downsizing, and then you're going to walk away with some equity in that home. And so that's why this is just not a relationship just for now, not just for today, but it's also just essentially a relationship that's to last a lifetime. And that's why we think highly of ourselves, and we think highly of our staff, and we think highly of the direction we're going. And so in all of this, guys, we know that we today is very important. And it was very important for us to know that many have served before us. And we actually have, our uncle, Esteban Peña, who paid the ultimate price, Esteban Peña Estrada, who paid the ultimate price in Vietnam. And obviously, that weighs heavy on our hearts. And we remember that every time a veteran walks in this door, we know what it's about. And we may not have served with you. We may not have walked those same, steps in those same boots, laced them up. But we know, trust me, we know generations deep. We know what it is to do what you do. And Jennifer, I mean, I'm kind of, a little lost for words right now. So maybe you could kind of help me, take a little bit off of, what this day means for you.
Yeah, no, I think it's very important that we remember our fallen veterans and let them know that we do sympathize with the families, that are still around. And we're thankful for everything they did for us and for this country, that we can live and do Poteet homes and religion, stuff like that, sharing moments with our kids where we don't have to fear every day. We're blessed and we're thankful.
Yeah, exactly, guys. We you definitely know that you veterans mean a lot to us, because you are a living truth of our freedom today. And it wouldn't be possible for us to be here providing you these services without our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So there's a big whole spectrum of things that go into this, and so we want you to be a part of it. Those of you that are looking to build your new custom home, veteran or maybe not a veteran, please don't forget to reach out to us, 210-201-3570. You also have Jennifer's direct cell phone number to reach out to her directly if need be, at 210-687-9251, and myself, 210, which is I'm Sonny, by the way, in case you didn't know that. It's 210-473-0677. And you can reach out to us via phone that way, or on Facebook at Poteet Homes, or on Instagram at Poteet Homes. And we really can't wait to serve you. It's only the beginning of what we have to offer you. We will be opening up new offices soon in Poteet, Texas, guys. I'm pretty excited about that.
We walked them today.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
It's really looking nice. The sheetrock is up. It's fully spray foam, metal roof, black metal roof. We had our design specialist, Vanessa Rodriguez, put this deal together for us. So we even use our own services for our own stuff, guys. So if we trust it, we want you to trust it. We have a new sign up there at 9555 North State Highway 16. We want you to please go by, take a picture, post it on social media, tag Sonny Estrada, tag Jennifer Estrada, tag Stacy Talamantes, tag Vanessa Rodriguez, tag Joanne Garza, Juan Ponce, and obviously Poteet Homes too. Don't forget to tag Poteet Homes. So we want this thing to be known to everybody. Please tell your family, friends, or foes about us because we are amped up about helping not only our veterans, but also you. And that's you that is considering your builder, hashtag your builder. Make sure you post that whenever you tag us. And it's us that we're excited about you. You as a new client here with us at Poteet Homes. And you know what? I think that's pretty much it, guys, for
Good
this
job, Sonny.
podcast session. We appreciate you, Jennifer, as a special guest today, and myself as a special guest. And cheers. Thank y'all. God bless.